Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, welcome to the Daily Grind. How you doing out there this morning? Good, I hope. I hope you're having a great morning. Hope you have a great day today, by golly, all day. Let's get the crack-a-lacking chummy. People will always try to talk you into doing things their way because they think their way is the best way. Because it probably is for them, but that doesn't necessarily mean it is for you. You get to do things your own way. Just because somebody else says, oh, do it this way or do it that way or this is the way I do it, doesn't mean that you got to do it that way. Everybody thinks a little bit different. Now, I'm not saying don't have an open mind and don't try doing things a different way, because that might be, you might learn something new and find a better way of doing something, and it might be just wonderful for you. However, what I'm saying is, people always think their way is the best way because that's just kind of the way they do it. Everybody does things their own way. Do your things your way. That's, just do them the way that works best for you. Just because someone else doesn't like the way you're doing it doesn't mean it's wrong or that you need to change it. It's just not the way they do it. That's all. No big deal. You listen to conversations or you say something, well, I went and did this and this is how I did it. And people say, oh, I don't do it that way. This is the way I do it. You should do it this way. It's much better. I hear that so many times. It's unbelievable. I go, okay, yeah, whatever. And if it sounds like a good idea, or I may even try it anyway, just to see. It's like, all right, well, I'm going to try this. And sometimes I may try it 2 or 3 times just to see if it's going to work better. But ultimately, I go back to doing things my way because that's what works for me. And you should do things your way because that's what works for you. When you're brought up and you learn certain ideas and you learn how to do things a certain way, and that works and it feels good, but that doesn't mean it's going to be the same for someone else because they were brought up different and they learn to do things different. And their thinking may be different and their coordination may be different. So just live and let live. Do things your way and let people do things their way. There's nothing wrong with having a conversation about it and saying, hey, I do things this way, and somebody else says, hey, I do things this way. What I say is that's interesting. That's interesting how you do that. I've had people working with me that do things totally different than the way I do them. And it seems to me like it takes them 3 times longer. It may not necessarily, but because it's not my way, it seems different. But the end result comes out the same. So it's like, all right, there's more than one river that goes to the ocean. So let them do it their way. If that works best for them and they're more comfortable doing it that way, I just let them do it their way. And then I do the same for me. I just do things my way because I'm more comfortable with it and it works better. Anyway, do things the way they work for you and let others do things the way they work for them. Live and let live. I hope this helped you out. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Over.